All right, what's going on, guys? This is the first episode of what is the podcast name? I don't even know.
Whatever.
Ready too early, whatever. We'll figure that out later on. But this is our first episode of our podcast, man. So we have the new world champ, Dirk, Mr. Ready Too Early. Dirk Emery, if I'm saying that right, your last name. Got Giraffe, man. You guys know Giraffe.
Oh,
Brian Wynn, and then yours truly, Wayne Gaines. And so how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? How's everything? It's been
doing
a week
good.
since
Pretty good.
Worlds, man. Let's talk.
It's a week, man.
Let's chop it up, man. It's been a while.
Even over 1 week. It's Sunday, man.
Yeah, I know, it's
8 days
crazy,
now,
right? I feel like
It's been a long week.
yeah. How you guys
Damn
doing?
long week.
The recovery post post prep, man. It's been a long prep. I know Brian has been
Yes.
prepping for like almost a year, right?
It was 48 weeks.
Jeez.
It wasn't meant to be that
48
long,
weeks.
but
Wow.
yeah, with the
48
timeline
weeks,
just
yeah.
constantly changing. We started it was supposed to start mid-December, got COVID. So I had to start a little bit later in December, and then timelines got changed around, shows got postponed, shows got merged.
Yeah,
And then,
I was there with you, bro.
Yeah, 48 weeks
Nah.
later, I mean, we made it. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was a rough prep, man. Like so much uncertainty and so much, like you don't even know if like Worlds was happening. You know, that was like such a crazy experience. I think like a prep, it will never happen like that again in history, man. You
Yeah.
know,
yeah, hopefully.
like for everyone who did
Fingers
prep
crossed.
this year,
Yeah,
exactly,
man. Yeah, this was a
Like,
crazy year to be
tremendous.
competing, man. I think about it, it's just
tremendous.
yeah, man.
I mean, kudos to us. We made it, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
We
How you
made it,
guys
yeah.
doing though? What you guys been up to, man? What you guys been doing? You been eating?
Doing,
I see
yeah,
this
doing
guy
good.
Dirk's
Like
eating right now.
there we go.
By the way, we're
We
all
have
in
some
different time
yogurt.
zones. So Dirk is in
It's
Germany.
6 p.m.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like my
Brian is in
pre-dinner.
Cali.
Yeah, 9 a.m. over
Yeah.
here.
I'm in
9:20.
Jersey, so I'm in the East Coast.
Exactly.
East Coast, West Coast, and then we got Germany. So,
Every time zone over here.
Everywhere.
Yeah, man. But it's going good. The recovery is going good. I think all of us ate quite a bit post-show. It's also in Vegas.
God.
Had lots of fun. Like we've been like even like they took photos of us because we ordered so much food.
Bro,
like
I
we
know,
got like
bro. That vlog, man. I was editing that vlog from Vegas. It's just literally
Ooh.
so much food. That's it.
Yeah, but it was good. Like Vegas is very nice, like nice places to eat, and but I know post show everything tastes good, you know. So
Yeah.
we had our fun. So how much are you guys up from stage weight now?
I am 7 to 10 pounds up. I've been eating
That's it.
anywhere from
That's it.
3,000 calories to 4,500 calories, sometimes 4,800.
Yeah,
Okay, so how much you guys weigh right now? So like, wait, all right, first off, how much did you guys weigh show day?
65 on show day.
65
And now-
kilos.
Yeah, 65 kg. Yeah,
5 kilos.
What is that, like 142?
43. One, yeah, some.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
143. Yeah,
143. How much you weigh right now?
70. 70. So I
Oh,
like
God.
69.5, 70.
Okay.
So it's about 10 pounds above
Yeah.
the stage weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ate good. But I'm feeling good. I'm like, man, I want to get out of that danger zone, body fat levels, ASAP.
Smart.
And yeah, we did that like within a few days. So from now on, obviously going slower, can't go with that pace. Otherwise, we will end up rolling as a panda bear.
What about you, Brian? Where you at?
Yeah.
So
7
my
to 10
lowest
pounds?
during prep was 143. Show day, or let's see, peak week, my weight slowly started coming up. I believe show day, I was probably around like 147, 148.
Mhm.
And then
Okay.
just yesterday, I weighed in at 155, I believe. I forgot to weigh myself
Oh,
this
shit,
morning.
that's-
But
Yeah.
yeah, so not too bad, honestly.
I've been
A
eating, bro.
lot
I
better
was
than
140. I barely made weight, by the way. So like, it was crazy. But anyway, I weighed in at 149.2. What was the? I don't even know what the cutoff was.
150?
150? Under 150? Oh, so
Yeah,
I
it
I wish
was
the
really
scale was light
close.
though.
and bro,
Yeah, that's good.
I barely made it, and
Bro.
yeah, I'm 161 right now, so I'm the one that's been eating.
Oh shit.
Out of everyone,
Me too,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
Wayne,
that
you
is
weighed it?
weird.
I just been snacking so much, man.
Yeah,
That's
Wayne,
this
you were
snacking is dangerous,
149?
bro.
Yeah, well, the
So-
show day, yeah, I was 149, but I probably really like sitting around. Like for me to get there, I was like freaking killing myself to get there. So I think I would be like 151 ish, 150, 151.
Okay.
I would say like just
So
normal.
it's also like 10
Comfortably
pounds
sitting.
above, kind of.
Yeah, probably like 10 pounds
Yeah.
above. Because like to get to that
Yeah.
149, I was drinking a shit ton of water, and then like I didn't
Oh,
eat or
yeah.
drink water for like 15 hours. So it was like not, you know what I mean? I barely made it. So
Bro, I flew in
so-
one day out too. That was a fucking mess. I didn't get to eat for like
Damn.
6-7 hours before weigh-ins because I was just flying
Wow.
in, trying to deal with all the logistics, you know, like getting the rental car
Oh,
or
yeah.
grocery shopping.
oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, let's get
Bad
to
idea.
talking about Worlds though. Let's get a little recap on Worlds.
Yeah.
Because we'll talk about post stuff later on, but let's
Yeah.
get Worlds, man. So yeah, we all competed in the bantamweight class in the amateur
Oh, yeah.
division,
Team
man.
Bantam.
Yo, the amateur, man. Yo, we brought it, man. Yo.
Yeah.
Air high five, man. I'm proud of us, bro, because we
Yeah, man.
really
Oh, yeah.
our
Big
class
time.
was like, and shout out
Big
to all the
time.
other dudes that were part of that bantam class, because that was like,
Man, it was a freaking strong bantam class,
Shit
like the
was-
yeah,
strongest.
man. And that's
bantam class
where
I ever
that's where
competed in.
I personally would want to be, man. Like, just
Yeah,
with-
Definitely.
man.
And everyone told me, like, our class bantam was the strongest class from all.
yeah, and
Like,
yeah, and you
was
winning
really,
it,
really
must have
sick.
felt like that's the cherry
That was
on
well
top,
earned,
man.
man. Honestly.
like, it was a sick class. Like, even the second place, the third place, everyone was
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Overall, it was just amazing. It was like
How
so
do you feel,
such
man?
a good
How do you
vibes.
feel?
Like
Let's talk about
at Worlds.
let's talk to Dirk, man. How do you feel?
Oh,
Because Dirk is the
feeling
world
good, man.
champ.
Like
He's a pro now.
it,
It must feel good.
it's like actually
on a
man,
hard
like
stage.
the first 2 days. On the first 2 days, it was still like feeling like a dream, like not realizing it. And now, like everything settled down. I'm like also that emotional high is down, so you kind of like can reflect better on it, and it's
Yeah.
just shows me like wow, amazing, and that all the hard work, everything like paid off
Yeah.
for that moment. And it's such a nice feeling, so much joy actually when my name was called. I couldn't believe it, and it's
Yep.
overall amazing, definitely. And
Yeah.
now we transitioning to the off season.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Man.
How you feel
It's
about
amazing.
Brian? How do you
Um,
coming into I know
so-
you had a lot of hype on you had a lot of hype on your name.
yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I placed
Big time.
4th in the bantamweight
Mm.
class.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think I was like displeased about the placing, but honestly, I was more kind of iffy about if I brought my best physique or not, because I had to deal with a lot
same.
with the day or two leading up. It was my mistake flying in one day out. You should never fly in that close. If you're having to deal with weigh-ins, having to deal with tanning one day
It's
out.
really hard.
Yeah. So I should have flown in Thursday because,
Agreed.
like I said earlier, I didn't get to eat for 5-6 hours leading into weigh-ins.
Wow.
And then I had to backload all my food for that night because while I was getting my tan on and weighing in, my friends, they actually went grocery shopping for me because in Vegas,
It's far
a
away.
5-minute grocery trip turns into like 30 because you gotta go to the walk all the way across the hotel to get to the parking garage, get in your car, leave the parking garage, and then the nearest grocery store was, I believe, Target. I was probably like 10 minutes away, and time just adds up, man. So I just had my friends go grocery shopping for me. They did that. So thankful for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to backload all my food from like 7 p.m. all the way till probably midnight. I didn't get much water in either that day. But yeah, normally, so my coach is Tyler Yasuda. Normally we will have macro targets for the AM that day, one day out from whatever time I wake up to noon.
Yeah.
And then I'll have PM targets. So whatever I hit whatever macros from noon until I go to sleep, right? But then because we had to make the weigh-ins, I was already weighing in around like 148 up to that day. And we didn't want to really like cut it too close. So yeah, we decided to backload macros regardless, but just because of weigh-ins, we kind of, we had to plan around that and it got kind of messy.
Yeah, what time did you land again? I remember you landed late.
Yeah, I landed
a day out.
It actually wasn't that late. I landed around 2. It was getting the rental car, getting to the hotel, and then dealing with Vegas traffic.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. The airport wasn't that far, but like just the little things.
Yeah, bro, there were so many pedestrians and
yeah, you would literally, I think if you want to come one day out, you would have like, I feel like I came at a decent time. And I was like, I got there like 10 or something. 10 a.m.
Yeah, I think one day out would have been great at any other venue, you know, anywhere that's not Vegas.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's safe to save like 2 days out or something before the show.
2 days out
like
is ideal.
Yeah. I even like, I was like, oh, maybe I should have go like 4 or 5 days out because of the jet lag. I was a little bit worried, you know, like the first day was like so bad. I felt like I've been on drugs, like the jet lag, the prep. I felt like, damn, like I arrived on Wednesday and I'm like 3 days out. But if I feel like that on stage, like no way. Yeah. But it luckily reversed really quickly. But I would prefer like when you come from like Germany or somewhere to another time zone and stuff, like 4 days out, 5 days out is way more chill.
Yeah, I think it was
like
even more
3 days out was really close. Like 2 days out, no way. This would be really like.
How long did it take you, Dirk, to like adjust your body to adjust?
Like actually 1 day out, I started to feel like somewhat okay. Like
1 day out,
jet lag.
you got there Wednesday and the show was Saturday. So
Wednesday, so Friday. Like first day I felt way better. Okay. Yeah, like first day I felt way better, but Friday it was like, okay, I feel normal. I can do the show, everything. But it was like making me a little bit anxious. Like on Wednesday, like, fuck, if I feel like that on show day.
Yeah.
So it's hectic. Like being on prep, flying 14 hours is like so hard.
14-hour flights are not it, bro. I
like in off season, no problem, but prep, like you're sitting there, you see everyone eating, and you smell the food, and you're like, that was hard for me. I was really like, like the cravings was so high on the airplane.
I get that.
You said you didn't eat on the plane at all, right?
I did. I had like my meals with me, like. Yeah, but I did a mistake. I ate like a bigger breakfast because I was like, I don't know. Sometimes with your prep brain, I was not really thinking clearly because of the time zones. And I ate a big breakfast because I thought I would sleep in the plane, but I couldn't. And then I had like 2 small meals in the airplane. And it was like 14 hours. And at some point I finished it really early on. And then I didn't have the protein, like any meal for like 10 hours. Before I arrived in Vegas, and I was
that shit hurt.
That's good though. You still had you had a few days after
that.
Yeah, like 3 days. That's fine. But imagine that like 1 or 2 days out. It's
bro.
I know. For me, it was like the same. Like I said, I barely made weight. Like I had I came same day as you, like 1 day out because I had work. So I was like, I don't want to miss clients. I'll get there Friday morning and I'll be fine. Time difference is what? Like 3 hours. 3 hours is not like a big deal. But like I had my meal Thursday night, like at 10:30, and then I just couldn't sleep. And my flight was at like 7 a.m. I just didn't sleep that whole night. Just packing stuff, making sure I don't know, just getting anxiety. So I just couldn't sleep. And then ate my meal Thursday night, 10:30, my last meal. And then from then on, I didn't eat till like Vegas time. Maybe when I weighed in, it might have been like 11:30. So it's definitely over 12 hours. I want to 14 hours. Yeah. No water, no food. But somehow like, I don't know. Well, the water thing, I didn't really have to not drink water, but since everything was being tracked, I was like, I'll just thug it out. You know what I mean? And I was able to do it. It was actually it was pretty bad when I got to Vegas. That's when I started feeling it. Yeah, I was like starving when I got to Vegas and thirsty as fuck. And then obviously irritable, right? You're just mad at the world when you're like a month, like, you know, that last month of prep, you're just mad at the world.
Yeah, that was like 6 to 4 weeks out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So you know,
you're like mad towards everyone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Definitely.
You guys think
man.
about how this show went, like just in general, like how it was run, venue wise, lighting wise.
Like venue was great. Like having the show in the hotel was great in my opinion. Like just having like a 2-minute walk to be at the venue from your room is like so convenient.
Yeah.
I really like that. Definitely.
That part was nice. I would say no microwave in the room. Not
No microwave, and my room didn't have a fridge. Some of you guys had fridges.
Oh, yeah,
I had a fridge.
No way.
Yeah,
I didn't have a fridge, bro.
Yeah, man.
I was already prepared for that though, because when we did the mayhem, Brian, and I got that room, it didn't have anything. No fridge,
not even a
microwave.
microwave.
It didn't have microwave, so I was already prepared. I was like, I'm just gonna go with tuna packages and banana like fruits.
Yeah. Rice cakes, bro. Of cereal. So
rice cakes. Exactly.
Like even 4 weeks out, like I had no problem with no microwave because I'm so used to eating like more so like cereals, rice cakes and stuff and whey. So that was quite convenient. But everyone used to having a microwave and stuff. That's actually sucks.
Most of my prep, I was eating microwavable food.
Yeah, exactly.
So
man.
I had this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him
this guy knows what I was eating.
Consisted of, bro. This guy.
All right, what would my diet consist of? People ask me this.
Oh, you send me, what?
Bro, it's so funny, man.
All right, I'm gonna piss people off because I eat like a child. So.
Let's talk first off. What were your calories and macros throughout like most of your diet, or at least let's say like the last month, because it's probably not that much that changed, right? Or did you?
The last month, 1,900 for me, man.
1,900.
Yes, and macros, I think like 200 protein.
Okay, yeah. So last month,
carbs, and 35 fat. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's low.
Oh yeah.
I think Brian froze.
Oh yeah, he froze. Fuck.
God damn it.
There we go.
All right, am I back on?
Yeah. So what were you saying, Brian? You're at what?
Okay, so right after mayhem, we increased my food and then my weight kept dropping down. I was around at like 2,500 calories.
Yeah.
And then closer we got to Worlds. Good. Yeah. And then the closer we got to Worlds, the more it dipped down. I think the lowest we got was honestly only like 2,300. So still a good amount, you know?
Yeah.
But it was 2 or 3 weeks out. Things started getting uncomfortable. That was when I started getting like hit by the fatigue like crazy at work.
What was your macros? What were your macros 1 to 2 weeks out?
My macros were, I believe, 45 fat.
That stayed consistent the whole way, or you lowered that?
It was pretty consistent in the last couple weeks. 45 fat. I think it was like mid 200 carbs, and then protein was around like 205. I think.
What was that?
I think protein was around 205.
Yeah. I think I remember that. Yeah.
But my diet,
pissing everyone.
Costco chicken bakes and grapes.
That's amazing. Just
literally, this guy eat Costco chicken. He sent me his my fitness topping, just grapes and Costco chicken bakes, bro. I'm like, what the hell?
And then whatever gaps I had left, rice and chicken.
You look like that.
That's amazing, dude. Like I was the same. I was eating the same every day. Like at some point, I just ate cream of rice with fruits. Like you saw in my story, right? When on my full day of eating, you was like, you only eat fruits and cream of rice, nothing else.
Yeah, literally, bro. It's so funny to see what other people.
Yeah, it makes it easier. You don't need to think what to eat.
100%.
Like,
because your typical bodybuilder is gonna eat like, well, I'm used to seeing like chicken breast, lean, extra lean ground beef or extra lean ground turkey, some broccoli or something, and then like a potato or something.
Yes.
Then I see you guys this guy just eating cream of rice with fruits like 3-4 times a day, and then this guy's eating grapes and chicken bake from Costco. Oh man,
bro. Yeah, no, because then
I was living through you guys though, bro.
Yeah, the whole theme of my prep was basically try to just stay poised. So I just kept off-season foods in. I just try to make it look as easy as possible, make it feel as easy as possible,
Yeah.
Because I feel like the more people give into that suffering, the worse it's gonna feel, you know?
Yeah, no,
Definitely,
sure,
definitely. If you
sure.
try to find tricks to lower it, it doesn't work.
Yeah, the
Like,
more you
Yeah,
fight
and
it, the harder it comes off, you know?
yeah,
you did
definitely, definitely.
a longer prep too. So what do you think about that? Would you want to do, because you said 48 weeks. That's close to a whole damn near
It's long,
year,
yeah.
bro. Like a
Yeah.
you know?
I would not recommend it to anyone. I would not do it again. Honestly, it wasn't hard as a lot of people make it out to be, but I only prepped for that long because the timelines kept moving, you know, because my original prep was supposed to be 30 to 34 weeks, which is still a decent amount of time, you know, but it's not 48. I mean, like the thing is, I have issues with preps that long because normally I've seen physiques fade out like in those last like 4 to 8 weeks. Especially when you're
If they
reaching for
go
worlds,
too
you know?
hard for too long.
Yeah. Especially when you're reaching all the way to worlds, which is at the end of the year, and you're doing shows in the middle. Like that's not it.
Yeah, bro.
But, my original show was supposed to be mid-July.
The Mayhem.
Wow.
Obviously, the Mayhem.
Yeah.
So obviously there was a huge gap. Yeah. What was that?
It got pushed back to October.
Yeah, it got pushed back to end of October.
Yeah.
And then it got moved to mid-October after that. So we just kept having to adjust the timeline.
Yeah. So why do you not recommend that? Because I know a lot of people have this thing where they think like, oh, I want to do, I'll sacrifice the whole year. Because I spoke to someone that recently actually that was like, oh, next time I do a prep, I'm gonna do a whole year of prepping, and I'm like, hey man, like that's on you, but I wouldn't recommend that, man, because one, it's like you're missing out on life, like, you know what I mean, like you didn't have a Christmas, bro, like that's I mean, for me that's kind of huge because I'm a family guy, I mean, Christmas holidays are like a big thing, you know what I mean?
Same,
you prep for a whole year, you miss out on life.
You miss out on birthdays, on holidays, on socializing. You don't want to do it
6, 7, even 8 months and do well.
I mean, I just wouldn't recommend it because let's see. Well, one, you're losing time that you could be gaining,
Right. That's
100%.
So
100%.
like in hindsight, I look back, I'm like, fuck, I lost 48 weeks. I could have been gaining muscle, but it is what it is. I could have definitely lost more fat in less time, but it was a matter of just making that timeline fit whatever show dates we had,
Yeah.
And then
Definitely.
So
let's start talking about our preps. I want to dive deep into like how you guys prepared leading up to Worlds, and then we'll talk about like the competitions we did, because I know, Dirk, this is your first season. You just killed it. And it's impressive to see. So I want to really dive into that. And then Brian, I mean, you had such a long prep, and I know a lot of eyes, especially on social media, the eyes were on you because you just were like, you just look nuts, like shredded glutes, like very early on too, because obviously you started earlier. But I want to dive deep into like just like how you started your macros when you first started. So I guess let's start with Dirk.
Man, I started beginning of May, and we started quite high, like with I think 2,800 calories, and we lost too fast at the beginning. So after 2 or 3 weeks, Berto said like, oh shit, that's way too fast. We will be ready way too early. And then we like kept it like at around 3,100. And we still lost, like really slow, but we still lost. So the starting point was like 72 kg. So that's now like, actually like 10% above stage weight.
Oh, you're 10% body fat?
I think I was like 10 to 12 at that point. When I started.
That's where you want to be when you start.
That's a great spot.
That's a good spot. Yeah. Relatively lean.
Exactly, you have no stress, no hectic, but
Mr.
now in hindsight, I would say like starting prep a little bit later, because we were like cruising so much at the beginning for like the first 12 weeks or so, because otherwise there's like that fine line where it's like still fine, but then you go into the danger zone where you get like hormonally whacked up. and you don't want to spend too much time in that, like hormonally bad place. And that's why we kept it a little bit slower at the beginning. And then we were ready beginning of September. So the lowest my calories were going was like, I think 2,300 for 1 week. But before, like, it was all the time like 2,700, something like that. And yeah, then we were ready, starting eating up into the shows, but we were too assertive with that.
I don't mean to cut you off. September, this is where this all the commotion on social media started happening, right? The Mr. Ready Too Early stuff, right? And the 3DMJ did a whole podcast on it because people were, for those of you that don't know, at the time, Dirk was like, and Dirk, and I think Berto posted you or something.
It was in August, actually. Right?
Yeah, in August.
All the podcasts, all the
like
how
and stuff. Your physique, and you just looked incredible. Like it just shredded glutes, like just you looked ready, honestly, in my opinion. You looked ready. You could step on stage, and you were 10 weeks out. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I was 10 weeks out. Yeah.
Yeah, and so everyone was just going crazy, like, oh, this is
totally crazy.
I know this guy's hurting. And
he will look like shit on stage in 10 weeks or at Worlds. Like it was 10 weeks before my first show. So it was, I think, I don't know, like how many weeks out of Worlds? No idea, but
I don't know. I think you were 10 weeks out.
I think 16 weeks out of Worlds, man.
Probably.
And 15, 16 weeks out of Worlds. And it was like going very viral like that. He's ready too early. He will lose all muscle. And
what were you thinking about that at that time, by the way? Because I know you weren't posting often.
And how
I
was like,
too?
Like Berto told me all the time, like, don't listen to them. We do our thing. Trust me on that, because they had no context at all. Like everyone who said something talked about their own experience, kind of. They had no background about me, nothing. Exactly. So that's why I was not taking it personal at all, because no one of them actually knew me, my situation, nothing.
Right. That's what.
And Alberto we were working like for 5 years together. So Alberto, knows me very, very well. Like also how my body works, my body type, like all that. And that's why I kept doing just my thing, trusted the process, and didn't get distracted by many like people saying it, like also like bigger names out there. That was like a little bit bothering me.
It caught a lot of eyes, definitely. Man. It was a big
like even from like big names out there. It was kind of harder, but I was like, kept on going.
Yeah. How were you feeling mentally though? Not even about all that, just like from the diet. Did you act? Because a lot of people were like, "Oh, this guy definitely feels like shit. There's no way,
Honestly, at that time, I felt really good. I still felt really good.
I know. I remember you were saying
that. This picture was, I honestly felt really good. Like when I started to feel like shit, this was like
a couple weeks after that, right? Like
a couple of weeks after that, like end of August, beginning of September, where I lost another kg or so before we started eating up. And then we ate up too assertive. I gained back some body fat, because when you're dead lean, your body is so responsive to gain fat again, even like with a slight surplus. It goes really quick. And then we lost some conditioning. I stepped on stage the first 2 shows, actually a little bit deconditioned. So this was like a little bit demotivating. But then Berto said, all right, let's jump on 1,100 calories. The first show, slight, definitely a little bit worse.
Really?
Compared to
you looked amazing in your first show.
Wait, what was your first show? You did ANBF?
ANBF, yes. I was still good to go, but I was way in better condition like 2 weeks before that. Definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then at the GNBF.
Like overeating. Spilled. You spilled a little bit.
Spilled, but also gained a little bit of body fat.
By the way, guys, I don't think we said it. Dirk and I are both coached by Berto. Alberto Nunez.
Yes, Alberto Nunez.
Exactly. Brian, I think you said that earlier, that you were coached by Titanium Fitness.
Yep.
Tyler, you
there you go.
The man. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, yeah.
So you did an ANBF show.
And then at the GNBF, I won my class. Like it was Bantam class there as well. And then overall, I didn't make the overall, but stepped down stage. And at the GNBF, it was very obvious that I was deconditioned. I made second in my class, and I was a little bit confused. Like, oh, maybe it's water retention, but it was really body fat what we have gained back. And then Bertel said, yeah, let's jump on 1,900 calories. 2 weeks later, the WNBF Germany, where I won my class again and looked way better. Like, got that all conditioning back. And then 4 weeks later, Worlds. And there at Worlds, we like exceeded even the previous best from September, like condition wise, all that. So that was the best shape ever, like what we porked to Worlds.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
we know we were there, bro. We had to get on stage with your ass.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that
Still
backside
excited
is nuts, man. Yo, I was
the stage pictures and videos.
I was editing the vlog and we were like flexing next to each other. I'm just like, God damn, bro. There's levels to this shit. Even with Brian, man, like I'll explain it later, but like obviously Brian and I had like a little battle at the Mayhem, and we'll talk about it later. Like we worked out at his house, and when we took those pictures, I'm like, damn, there's levels to this shit. But I wanted to ask you, so how long between those shows did you have? So you did the ANBF show in September, right? And you won your class there.
2 weeks, and the
two
Worlds
weeks
was
later,
4 weeks. Yeah.
You did the GNBF, which was in Austria.
In Germany.
In Germany.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you kind of spilled over there.
This was the GNBF.
Yeah.
Where I spilled over and was deconditioned. So it's the worst mix.
So what happened? You kind of between the 2 weeks, you just what did Berto have you do? Like right after
we got up to like I think 3,200, 3,300 calories. What was like actually a bigger surplus.
Right after the ANBF show, you did this? You bumped
like
up
even
calories?
before the ANBF. That's why I was also a little bit deconditioned at the ANBF in Austria.
Okay.
Like right after the digging, like I think I was at I don't know, 270 carbs. Like a linear load we did before the show.
Oh, you did a linear load.
Yeah,
Same thing
but the eating up was way too aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Like from 270 carbs to 500 in
I remember
10 days.
that. I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I'm like, yo, this guy's eating a lot of carbs. But I figured since you were very conditioned, like you just soak it all up. But
but it was
like
too much.
Yeah, you just went. Yeah, same thing happened.
There's a threshold. Yeah, because I was still losing on 3,100, 3,200 calories. I was losing, but it was weeks ago. Yeah. At some point, you are like your need,
your body kind of
your metabolism. Yeah, it slows down at some point,
exactly.
And that was
right after that ANBF show. You spilled, and what did you do? What was your protocol right after you finished that show?
After the ANBF, we still we still kept it at the same level because we didn't realize it yet.
That it was too
much. And then at the GNBF, it was very obvious. And right after the GNBF, we jumped straight to 200 carbs and 1,900 calories. And we cleaned it up within 12 days. In 12 days, we cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Luckily. And then we, after the WNBF
So you went from 3,200 to 1,900 calories?
Yes.
Damn, that's a huge difference. Yeah.
That's a huge drop. But I was like,
so that was like digging.
Go.
You pretty much, you were
I was so motivated. I was so pumped for like going so low. Yeah. And we kept performance, we kept fullness.
This was right after the GNBF show.
Yes, exactly. And then at the WNBF Germany, we were actually in good condition again and good shape.
How long was
qualified for Worlds?
From
2
GNBF
weeks in between.
To the
2 weeks.
WNBF. 2 weeks again? So every show was 2 weeks.
Yes, and Worlds was 4 weeks.
So you only had right after GNBF, you were like 1,900 calories. Let's dig.
Yeah,
and then you peaked. Yeah.
And even until Worlds, we kept it at around 1,900. So we lost another 2 kg.
You brought it.
Yeah, definitely. And
so the GNBF, that's the one you probably would have won. You could have won if Barrick wasn't there.
If I would have that similar condition what I have at Worlds. I think every previous show I could have
Oh yeah,
had good chances to
yeah.
for the overall.
Man, those pictures were that stage and that lighting on those shows were nice, man.
At the ANBF, amazing.
Yeah, you guys do it.
The lighting at any show in Europe, bro.
Yeah, man.
Germany,
it's good lighting.
UK.
Yeah.
Man, they're so good. It looks almost filtered how good they are.
Yo, for real,
yes,
man.
yes.
And
I'm excited for the Worlds pictures.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So when you went into Worlds, you did 1900, and then what was every peak was the same? It was just a linear load.
We like at the WNBF Germany and Worlds, we adjusted it a little bit. We went more conservative. Yeah, more conservative, like more even lower with the carbs, because we realized I don't need that much carbs to be full. So
yeah, right. So how did the linear load go? Was it like beginning of the week was kind of like low, and then
yes, like beginning of the week
toward the end of the week?
Exactly, like 250 for like 2 days, 300 for 2 days, 350 for 2 days, and then I think the highest was 425.
And that was probably Thursday, huh?
Yes.
Thursday and then
exactly.
Friday.
And then
was just like
1 day out, we like tapered it a little bit down again. Like Alberto was obviously seeing both of us
depending on how you
in
look,
person. Yes. Then he said, "Oh, eating more carbs, eating less." So that's the good thing about the linear load. You can really adjust things 1 day out. It's like
I like that
where
a lot.
where we save way to go.
Yeah, and then
definitely.
Yeah, man. We all know what you looked like on at Worlds, man. It all came together.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. All right. So what about you, Brian? I want to hear about this, because this is a whole a whole year. And just like
that is huge, man. Like a whole year. Wow.
Moving timelines, because like you said, you planned on doing the Mayhem in July. That moved to October. So yeah, man. Like, let's start from the beginning, bro. December 2020, right? 2020.
Fuck, bro. Yeah, let me pull up my fitness pal.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see. All this.
That was a long time ago, you know. Fuck, you
man.
asked me off the top of my head.
Yeah,
to recap the last year.
There's a lot. There's definitely a lot that you definitely went through. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, we started the prep. Good amount of food, probably around like 3,300 calories, and then like I said, it was a long year. I can't even tell you what the calories look like from then until Mayhem.
Yeah.
So Mayhem was in October. Around there, like I said, I'll start eating probably like 2,500 to 2,700. Let me look this up real quick.
You have any like I guess markers, like goal markers? Like, did you want to reach a certain weight at a certain time or something?
Yeah. So I started my prep at 178 pounds. Okay. This was after cleanup. So I peaked my body weight, fat.
You cleaned up. So you were kind of did like a mini cut before you even started.
This was 2 years ago. So December, probably actually like end of November 2019, I was at my peak bulk. So I was like 197 pounds, way heavier than I probably should have been.
Damn, like 50 pounds above.
Oh, this guy froze again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna milk this. Are you serious?
Oh, there you go. You're good. You're good.
There you go.
Okay. What was that? Sorry.
Internet, boy.
Bro, I'm in my room right now, and it's furthest from the fucking router. Yeah. So I started the prep before the prep in November of 2019, where I was at my peak body weight. I was 197.
Wow.
And then I got down to like 178, and then COVID hit. All the shutdowns happened.
Were you trying to compete during COVID? Like during the
plan 2021. Okay. Yeah. So we had all the shutdowns. My body weight went from like 178 to like 185 again. And then right after I got my gym equipment. So right when everything shut down, I was like, fuck, I need gym equipment, because I'm gonna make 2021 happen no matter what, you know? Like I already changed the timeline from 2020 to 2021, like a few years back. So I was like, there's no way I'm changing that shit again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he
Damn.
goes. Here he goes.
Fuck.
Got off.
Fuck.
That was fucked up. I hated that.
All right, you're
Like,
good.
Dude.
dude. Man. And then got all the gym equipment, got my body weight back down to 178-ish. And then that's why I started prep. And we went from 178 down to my
How much body fat? 178. What body fat would you say around? Were you lean?
like, I don't know, man. But looking back, I probably should have started 10
A
pounds
little bit
off.
leaner.
It was, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad 178.
Mhm.
But I definitely should have had those 10 pounds.
Damn.
Boom, you know?
Yeah, you think like 168 would be a good starting point?
Yeah,
Even
168, 165 would have been
Because
perfect
8 pounds,
spot
even
to
8
start.
pounds is like even 170. That's why I feel like I should have started maybe 170.
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
at the end of this prep, I honestly didn't even feel lean enough. Like
Really?
I know once I'm far removed from this prep, I'll be able to appreciate how lean I got. But
Mhm.
Yeah,
at the
definitely,
moment,
definitely.
I still am like, bro, I could have gotten so much more lower body detail. But
we all have body dysmorphia at some
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's just inevitable, you know. You get that lean,
Definitely,
you see
definitely.
yourself that lean every single day, it becomes a standard.
You
for you,
never
know?
lean enough.
Right.
Yeah,
Never
and
lean
then you're
enough.
just like you're nitpicking every little line that could have been a little sharper, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's the same with muscle. You never feel big enough. Like, you know,
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
you're actually huge, but it
But
happened to me. I got injured, lost muscle, and then I was like, wow, I was actually very huge.
yeah,
Big
yeah.
guy when I lost some muscle,
I
you
know
know.
exactly what you guys are talking
And now
about.
I'm like, I'm small.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
no, I
Yeah.
feel that.
It's
Bro,
never
but, like-
perfect, bro. Even the world champ, bro, is
Exactly.
never perfect.
Yeah.
Even
Dude,
you,
but
bro.
I was-
Like, yo, you know how many people like you know, like everyone had their eyes on you, man, this season. I feel like.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
big time, man, big time.
I was just trying to just tune it out and just do my thing, you know. I didn't want to let the
Yeah.
pressure get to me. I was honestly pretty chill going into every show this season.
It's important, man. It's important
Yeah.
to keep it out, the pressure. Like
No,
I
definitely,
feel the
definitely.
same for me now. Like even for the next prep, like wow, world champion title. It's a different kind of next.
Yeah, you gotta
prep,
live up
you
to that
know,
hype
like,
now, right?
It is, yeah, but you need to
Yeah.
kind of like also switch it off. I think it's
Yeah, you also
really,
just need to be able to approach it like it's any other.
yeah, not
so you don't
having
let
pressure,
that stress gets
yeah.
you in a negative way.
but
you know?
also being grateful at the same time to like being in such a spot. It's also like it's a fine line, you know. I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so coming into Mayhem in October, my stress was like at an all-time low. Just because I knew I wasn't coming in at 100%, and knowing that, it was like it took a lot of pressure off me. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
I was just gonna peak well, come in, bring my best, and honestly, looking back, I did bring a really good look for that show. My quads were still full,
Definitely.
my upper body was still surprisingly full.
100%, yeah.
Legs could have been leaner, but they're still really full with how we peaked.
Mm.
You know.
What did you do differently from your because what do you think? You think you look better during the Mayhem? Or do
See,
you
I have mixed feelings about that. So Mayhem, I think I peaked perfectly. I wasn't at my leanest, but I peaked perfectly. You know,
Yeah.
I was able to get a really good pump backstage. Everything felt really good on stage.
Yeah.
I prepped for that really well.
Yeah.
Worlds, I think I was 100% leaner, but I think we kind of maybe missed it on the peak a little bit. We were pretty assertive with the eating up phase.
Yeah, dude, you were eating a lot, and I remember you
eating
were
a
always
ton.
so full.
Yeah, and it was like I said, everything from Friday to show day was hectic as fuck. So all my eating windows were all messed up.
Will do that too.
Yeah, and bro, on show day, I was watching the pro portion of the show from the live stream in the hotel room, and I was using that to kind of pace my eating. And then as soon as they started amateurs, they kind of rushed the pace. So I was like, bro, I got on Instagram and I see Wayne's story. He's like getting on stage in 1 hour. I was like, bro, I'm at my stomach had a distended ass gut.
Oh, I remember. Both of us went to the toilet and we was like,
my
damn.
fucking God, I could literally push.
I'm also just laughing because it's just like Mr. Ready Too Early. He's just getting his glaze and his tan. And it was
but like 2 hours out.
Like you know, you want to time when to get the glaze and the tan because you want to get your glaze like
everyone has still their clothes on. I was there
15
waiting
minutes before
posing
you get on stage. This guy got it like 2 hours out just because like
Yeah.
you said, Brian, it was just like up and down. Like
Yeah, smart as fuck. Because I got mine like 20 minutes out.
I was stressed out. It was so uncertain. And I was like,
yeah, no,
man,
yeah,
I
you
can't
just
step
want to
on
have
stage
it.
without the glaze. Like, and I was like, just
that
get
was
it on.
another thing for
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
about the show.
I mean, if anything, just get it out of the way so you don't have to worry about it like 5 minutes
And
out.
we started pumping up, I think, like half an hour too early as well.
Yeah, man.
Everyone.
Yeah,
I
we
had to
took
sign
our
up for the-
salt. Wayne and me, we took our like portion
Yeah,
of salt.
bro.
1.5
Our
hours.
sodium
out
in
or
our
so.
Reese's like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
10 minutes before, you know, we pumped. We took
pumped
it
it 2
2 hours before, and like we got on stage.
Like with the
because we
Wheezy,
didn't know,
the
like,
sodium.
yeah, oh my god. No, it was like at least like an hour and a half, right? When we
Something like that.
yeah, something like that, dude.
Yeah,
It
and
was-
then we
I think
took
I
another
overpumped
shot.
just because of the
Yeah.
timing, bro.
yeah.
Remember we got in
definitely.
line and then we were in line for like 20
Yeah,
20
and then when
minutes?
we
I was
actually
like,
lined up, we didn't get on for like another 20 minutes. No,
bro,
it
we
was
were
probably
all
like,
getting cold.
it was probably like a good like 10,
God.
15 minutes, right? Like
It was
Yeah,
long on
probably
stage.
longer than that,
I was
honestly.
getting
I don't
cold
know.
though, for sure.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying because I mean, I don't know. This is my first Worlds.
mm.
Well, it is all our first Worlds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we don't even really know like if that's probably the vibe of it. Like it's just a lot of uncertainty because
Yeah, I heard there was
some
a
classes run shorter, I guess.
yeah, I heard there was a magic show at like 7 p.m. that night.
Yeah, there was a
another
magic
thing,
show.
too,
Yeah.
So
So they need to go
Keep it
really
running.
fast.
But I feel like it was because like some classes were up there longer than others. They don't have like a certain time limit for each class, right?
Yeah, they want to be really fair with the judgments. They say
Yeah,
like when they need
yeah,
to
so
compare
it was
longer,
like-
they will go for that.
Yeah, so it
But
was like,
everything when the next class comes, it goes like that.
yeah, like if it was a hard judging class, then it would probably be longer, I guess. But if it was
Yes,
for the
definitely.
judges, it would be like quicker. So it was just so much
Definitely.
uncertainty that day, man. Yeah.
It was,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But overall, like I liked it, man. It was kind of hectic, but I liked it definitely.
Yeah, you
Like
won.
overall.
You better. Yeah, like what kind of asshole?
The show was all right.
Like, nah, you won a world
Overall.
champion. Just like I fucking hated it. Like,
It was a shit show.
oh man.
Kidding, man.
But yeah, I
But-
remember that, dude.
But all in all, like
Ryan was just like
it
full,
was.
like 90% of the time I seen him, he's just like, yo, I'm so full. Like, and he's
Bro, I
holding
was
like a bag
stressing.
of cereal, still having to finish it.
Oh
He's
yes.
like, yo, I'm so
Oh
full. I don't wanna
yeah,
eat
I
anymore.
remember. Yes.
And that just had to do with
Yeah.
timing, and timing is like a big thing when it comes to like
Mm.
peaking and just like because
Wow,
you
like
want to look good when
can
you're
change
on the
within an
stage. That's the
hour.
only time that it really matters, right?
Bro, remember?
definitely, man.
We
Yeah.
were like, oh yeah, what time do you guys think we'll be on? We were estimating like 10 a.m.
3 o'clock.
We were estimating noon. We were estimating 3 p.m.
At first it was
Like-
3. Yeah, at first it was 3 p.m. and people were saying 2 to 3. I'm like, all right, bet. And then you were in your room, and I think you called us at one point, and then and then it was like,
Oh,
no,
damn.
someone said we're gonna be there at 12 or 11, or like,
And then fuck, this was hectic, man.
and then 12 came around. Yeah, and then 12 came around. Me and him start like pumping up or whatever, taking our Reese's and a sodium. And yeah, and then we were like, all right, we gotta wait another hour and a half. Like, oh fuck, dude. It was hectic. It was hectic for sure.
It was really hectic. That's for sure.
And dude, like what made it easier for Dirk and I is that we had Berto there. So
Yeah.
that-
Oh yeah, that's made it really easy. Like it was
Yeah.
the first show for me where Berto was actually there. So
yeah.
it's made a huge difference compared to the
No,
previous
it really
shows.
does. Because you just leave it into his hands and
Like
I
we
think
did the
that's why my first
check-ins
show
at the
went really
flu.
smooth
yeah.
Yeah.
because I had Tyler there. He was kind of calling it like minute by minute, you know?
Yeah,
Big
that's right.
time,
That's
man.
why he was there. Yeah. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it to this one. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he was on the
Right, yeah, I
he was on the other side
I
of the
didn't even
world.
take a picture with Tyler. Tyler, if you're watching this, goddamn, bro. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I saw it. Like he noticed me too when I was filming. I forgot. I think I was filming Edna, and he just walked across me, and then he noticed me, and I had my mask on and everything. I was like, what the hell? It's fucking Tyler. But I didn't think to take a picture.
Yeah.
Amazing, man.
But anyway, yeah. That made it a lot easier. I guess I'll
Yes,
explain
definitely.
mine. She's like, for me, it's weird because there's just a lot of uncertainty that the whole prep because
Oh damn. Yeah.
you guys hear me? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
Yeah.
No, see ya. Yeah. So
So
we talked about. I wanted to also talk about. We talked about our peak week protocol, right? I think we talked a
yeah,
little bit about Dirk's. Mine was similar. Like it's my first show.
yeah,
I
yeah.
spilled over really bad, and I was not lean enough. So like spilling over when you're
Oh,
not lean is like
that's
really
a bit
bad.
bad combination. Yeah.
So we fixed it up a little during the mayhem. I think I did like just way too aggressive, just like Dirk, way too aggressive. But it's like part of the data, man. Like when you're
Definitely.
testing, you know what I mean? You don't really know how many carbs your body can. You have an idea, right? But yeah. These warm up shows are like huge for that.
And then for the next season, especially
Right.
with
Exactly.
Alberto with the same coach, you just know, yeah. And then from the first show on, you nail it.
Yeah.
Mm.
But Brian, you want to share your peak week protocol?
sir.
Because you have a whole different.
Okay. Yeah. So with Mayhem and Worlds, we kind of peaked pretty much the same. It was just for Worlds we were a bit more aggressive. So for both shows we did a front load. So we would start on maybe like what was it, like Saturday, Sunday. That's when we would start loading up around like 400-ish carbs, and then throughout the week it would go up more and more. It would peak on, I believe it was Tuesday. It would peak. I was probably around like 600 carbs for Mayhem, and then this was probably near 700 carbs for Worlds. It would on Tuesday. Yeah.
No wonder
And
why
then-
I would have been so happy.
Yeah. And then yeah, bro.
Brian
And
was
then-
so sad. He's like, I'm so full. Even at the mayhem, bro.
Bro, yeah, no, my stomach. Fuck, man. And then yeah, so the only difference really was yeah, like I said, more aggressive for Worlds. And then for Mayhem, after the carbs peaked on Tuesday, we had 2 days where it was a lot lower. So it'd be back around like high 200 carbs for 2 days. And then we would load back up on Friday and Saturday. For Worlds, we actually just had one load day, and then we started loading up again pretty early. So it was a lot of food. I had to force feed myself.
You were at 700
Wow.
grams of carbs for Worlds when you were loading.
For Worlds, yeah. I think my highest was like 694 grams of carbs.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder why you were full. And that was you
That's a lot of
so you
stuff.
were doing that about a week out.
Yeah. We started around like 400
You
carbs.
just kind of dropped it a little bit and
Yeah, we dropped those like 1 to 2 days usually just to adjust if we do spill.
yeah.
We'll have those 2 days to kind of like lower it down, see where everything's
Spill?
sitting at. What was that? Sorry.
Did you spill on any of those shows at all?
Shit, man. I can't even tell. World's lighting was so bad.
Yeah, the lighting wasn't that great. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and we'll
Man,
get.
I'm a stickler for lighting, all right? Like
Oh no,
I used to
yeah.
do photography, and then I just like really good lighting, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it makes a big
definitely.
difference, honestly.
And then
Especially for
yeah,
the
so I mean I appreciate everything the WNBF did to secure a venue, you know, just throughout with all the fucking restrictions. It was really hard to secure a venue in LA. Grateful to them, they're even able to get a venue. But yeah, the lighting at the theater was not great.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping those photos kind of salvage.
Yeah, the venue was nice. Live stream. I was watching I sent you guys the Twitch thing on live stream. The live
lacking a bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even want to watch. I didn't even want to rewatch it because I wasn't lean enough to like like you guys look kind of decent, but like they but the live stream kind of fucked everyone. So for me, like
when like with bad lighting,
see myself there. So I hope the pictures come out nice and the actual video come out nice.
Bro, I was looking at the live stream. I was like, bro, if I can't see Dirk's glutes, if I can't see every single line of Dirk's glutes, we're fucked.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, god damn, bro. Like if you guys look like shit on the live stream, then I look like fucking I don't work out.
like shit. Like
no,
Dirk
but
amazing.
shout out to them for better aesthetics. They are really good and they did it for free. Their live stream.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Definitely. And he like the photos are usually really good. So let's see how it turns out.
Something for people to watch because
we probably got like another week to wait for the photos, huh?
If it wasn't for them.
I think next week we will get them at some point next week. I think he said max 2 weeks or so.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So,
I think it took them 3 weeks for Mayhem. So fingers crossed it only takes 2. for World.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah,
I'm
the thing is, I think
so
they weren't
excited. I
letting
hope
people
they are
film,
good.
right?
What was that?
They weren't letting people film, so even if we wanted like Phil or someone to film,
Yeah, no. I mean, my friend, he
That's with the
snapped some
phone.
shots from like a mile away, but we had to crop him in pretty close just to get any
yeah.
decent quality, you know?
I gotta go through those, by the way.
Oh yeah. I shared the folder with you, right?
Yeah, you did. I didn't go through them yet though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
So you did a front load and it worked out well. I mean, I thought you looked good, but then I think you
definitely
have a different eye to your physique too.
Yeah.
everyone has.
But
I was looking at some pictures from Mayhem. I was comparing that with Worlds. I did notice my legs were they were insanely full at Mayhem. But it was only after Mayhem where I started feeling drop off on my squat. Like I had less fat on my hamstrings, less fat on my quads, glutes.
And this is where you're talking about that like towards the end of like a year-long prep is like when you start to kind of.
Yeah, bro, my my legs were they're just starting to lose it a little bit. We had to pull back on squat intensity. So I mean, I'm training in my garage, so I don't have machines. I just have a leg extension, and then all my squat variations come from the SSB, the safety squat bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to push intensity on that because there's so little stability.
Especially when you're digging, it's really hard.
Yeah. It was tough.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like I was like, wow. And when I got like at my final stages, like I could not even imagine to squat. Like,
you saw that. Bro, that picture on my story I posted of my knee sleeves on my. They were loose as fuck.
No, I've never seen knee sleeves fit a person's knee like it did.
Bro, I could pull my knee sleeves on and off like nothing.
That is crazy.
They were just sliding off.
Crazy. What size was it?
That's crazy, man.
They're mediums.
Oh, okay.
I have mediums as well, yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I should have tried them on.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
So we talked about training, yo. Let's talk about the nutrition. We talked about nutrition. Let's talk about the training leading in like the whole way. What were you guys doing? I think Dirk and I probably have a similar approach.
The lower volume. I had like lower volume, higher intensity, and it worked amazing. Like I made progress
the whole way. I think whole way. I just stick with one like mesocycle that Berto made for me, and I just did it the whole way through. And
I had like 3 upper days, 2 lower days.
Yeah,
and
I think ours is the same or similar.
Yeah, man. And it was like on one lower day, I also did some side delts, I think, but otherwise upper lower.
All the quad work was coming from the leg press.
Yes, and leg extension.
Dual
leg, also single leg extension. And all the hamstring work was coming from dumbbell RDLs for me and leg curls. Yeah, and calves, standing, sitting. Basic
sitting.
Upper days like a dumbbell chest press, flies. Yeah.
Okay.
And back movements like rows, lat pull downs, motor rows.
Similar.
So yeah, really like that, and low volume, like.
And then undulating rep ranges, like one day will be like maybe 6 to 8 reps, and then one day will be like
10 to 13, 12 to 15,
and then the third day
15 to 20,
maybe.
Exactly.
Okay. So just
and
I like it like that, honestly.
Like a RIR of 0 to 2 on everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually pushing that last 1 or 2 sets to like near failure. So very hard. And the volume was like, I think like 10 to 13 sets maximum on the bigger muscle groups and 6 to 8 on the smaller ones.
It wasn't much, honestly.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like once you can know how to execute properly, you don't need that much volume because so much comes to the muscle. And I feel like now in that upcoming off season, this will result in so much muscle growth.
That's what I think I learned the most this past season.
The execution.
I think this is like such a new, or it's becoming a new trending thing, right? Like just like being more efficient with your movements, so you don't have to do so much trash volume, because that's what I was
because the trash
like the bro way of like just fucking go
30 sets,
shit,
40 sets,
five sets, like 4 to 5 sets, like it till failure, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that till you can't walk type of thing.
Yeah, definitely. And then you do like 14 sets movements. And maybe
Yeah. I feel like that's like a new thing, because that's exactly, you said you learned that too, and I feel like just working with Berto on 3DMJ, it's like one thing that they kind of in their programming they kind of implement. Just not
Definitely,
too many sets.
And proper execution.
Yeah, and just and you can just assume. Like I remember when I first started working with Berto, he like, because I'm used to like I'm just going balls to walls. You know what I mean? Super high volume. A lot of pretty much trash reps, really. Looking back at it in hindsight, but
it's like
when I started working with Berto, it's like he gives you like three sets only, and then on you know, you don't get too many exercises, just maybe like 3 to 4 exercises per training session, and you'll get like 3 sets. And in my mind, when he gave me that, I was just like, all right, he's giving me that for a reason. It's like you just got to make the best out of those sets. You know what I mean? He didn't even tell me he didn't even tell me you know, you got to be more efficient. This is why, you know what I mean? I just kind of
you just know you need to make the most
I just know,
it.
like, because if he's only giving me 3 sets, there's a reason. So I'm like, all right, let me just take it, you know, slow down the tempo a little bit. Let me just really focus on the mind to muscle connection,
like
just,
getting the tension. That's a big thing, like muscle tension. And this comes with experience. At some point you just know if a set was on or off. Like after 10 years of training, you just feel it. You feel it if that was an efficient set or if it was a trash set.
And you know, the crazy thing is like I've been training, but like before I started working with Berto, I've been training since like what was it? I started in 2016, so I've been training at least like 7 years. And I wasn't training like how I am now, like as efficient I think as I am now. And I just owe it to 3DMJ and just Berto, and just like doing research too, like all the stuff they put out, and just like there's so much out there, not only from 3DMJ, but
definitely.
Just like in general, there's just so much good research on training.
Man, dude, I've never even been coached by, I was never coached by 3DMJ or anything, but the amount of stuff that I learned over the years, just with how
they drop
Berto and the rest of them approach training.
Yeah, dude.
And just life in general with bodybuilding.
Right. Yeah, like I'm not even always on Berto's ass. Like I just watch what he does, how he trains, what he posts, and what they post as like a whole as 3DMJ, and you can get a lot from just that. So but Brian, I don't want to get off track, because I want to know what your training's like, because I pretty much know Dirk and I how we train throughout prep, but were you doing your own programming, or was
Tyler? I had Tyler handle everything, so it was really nice. Yeah, so he handled my nutrition, training, cardio. But yeah, with training, I was doing 5 days a week. It was a lower push, pull, rest, and then lower upper.
Okay.
Yeah. So
powerlifting movements at all? No.
So we kept in deadlifts just because I enjoy doing sumo deadlifts and I'm good at them. So
is nuts, bro.
Just keep them in, you know?
Oh yeah.
Jesus. I mean, that really, I feel like that builds really well, the deadlift.
Yeah, even if it doesn't, I just enjoy it. That's why, like, a lot of people on Instagram, they ask me like why I sumo deadlift if I'm focusing on bodybuilding. I just tell them I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
And if I'm good at it, why not?
You know? Bro, you have good leverages for the deadlift too.
Yeah.
I feel the same for bench press or stuff as well. Like it's just fun.
Press?
Man, it must be nice.
It's fun too.
I am not built for that shit.
Yeah, me too, man. It's fun.
Yeah. So this prep, I took out barbell bench, like straight barbell bench. We took out competition squat for the most part, just because it was a bit too much.
Yeah.
We just subbed it out for SSB. That was great. So yeah, we kept just competition deadlift in. I had like a multi-grip bar for bench. But then let's see, just like main movements for
like if you go close grip. Oh yeah.
It was more like a neutral grip.
Yeah,
it was like a Kabuki Cadillac bar, if you've seen that.
Yeah,
it's more like that. But yeah, just training in the garage, we were limited with equipment, but the thing is, that's how I always trained, even when I was at a commercial gym.
Make the most out of it.
I didn't use machines too much besides like a cable machine, you know?
Yeah, you have enough though at your place, bro.
Yeah, so like you were talking about earlier, like just making the most out of each set and rep. Because I was training at home, I didn't have all the equipment, so it was about getting the most out of each rep as I could, you know? So like I didn't have cables, so I had to do dumbbell flies for a good chunk of prep. It wasn't until the last 4 weeks of prep that I even got a cable machine to be able to do cable flies and stuff.
Damn.
So before that, I hated dumbbell flies, but I got really good at them. Like just getting that mind muscle connection.
Bro, you got that
That
cable
movement?
machine like one day out from the show.
Oh my God, I would not recommend. Holy shit.
Yeah.
One
I'm
night,
moving
Thursday night, I went over to his house. He
Crazy.
didn't have it. Friday, he had it.
Bro,
Damn.
I moved a fucking functional trainer with tan on, bro. I would not recommend that
Yeah.
again.
Oh yeah, he got tanned up.
Yeah, you're supposed to like relax
Yeah.
one day out, but no, I was moving a 600-pound functional trainer into my garage.
Fucking hell.
You
But yeah,
got
training was
you
fun
built
during
that
prep.
physique off of just home work. Well, not home workouts, but a home gym.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, I didn't. Okay,
Mm.
when I was thinking about my 2021 prep, I was not expecting to be training in the comforts of my own home.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Yeah.
that's just surreal to
You
me.
used to work out at a gym then for a while.
Yeah. So I was at so I went to UC Irvine
Okay.
over in Southern California. So I was
Yeah.
training at the Arc there, really well equipped. But once everything shut down, moved back to Northern California. And normally I would go to my local YMCA, but everything shut down, so leave nothing up to chance. I bought all my gym equipment just so I can train at home anytime,
Yeah, bro.
That's
Any
great, man. So
circumstances.
you're safe to go.
It's convenient, bro. Look, you see behind me. I could just like when I was powerlifting during this when the pandemic hit. I was like, I have to train. Like I worked at a gym, but dude, they were calling the cops. Like neighbors were calling the cops.
Oh,
That's how crazy it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I was like, and I didn't own the gym, so it's like the owner was just like, just stay away from the gym because he didn't want stuff to happen.
I don't want to get in
So
trouble.
I was like, fuck that, I need to get my own stuff. So this is what I ended up getting.
Wow,
I got these
man.
like comp plates, just squat rack. I got a bench, and I was just doing
2020 was really interesting in that way. You got to see how everyone's adapting to the circumstances.
And then I got these like adjustable dumbbells, like freaking it's mad messy, but yeah, I got like some adjustable dumbbells, and I just made it work, man.
Yeah, you did what you had to do.
Yeah, not much, but the thing is, not much bodybuilding. I should have, I don't know, it's more powerlifting like focused training. That was like another big thing. So now, like, I guess we segue to talking about off-season training. I talked to Berto. I'm like, yo, I just want to go balls to walls with this bodybuilding stuff for at least the next 2-3 years and see because I do have a bone to pick with the powerlifting, man. I still wanted, Brian, you still have like numbers you want to hit before you stop. Maybe not you. Maybe not you, because you already hit your deadlift. Like I wanted a 600 dead.
I just want.
I already got the
500
500 squat. But I got the 5 squat.
That's huge.
3 something, 3 like mid 300 bench, and then I just wanted that 600 deadlift. But like, I was always so injured. Like that was another thing where like the difference between bodybuilding and powerlifting. It's like 2 different hards. I was telling Brian about this. Like, like like so much pain in powerlifting, bro. Like every day your body just hurts. Like this whole time, I didn't feel that at all. Like I was sore, but it was just like my back didn't hurt. Like after lifting, my knees didn't hurt. So
in regards to that, bodybuilding is much safer. Much safer.
Yeah. So what do you guys think you're bodybuilding doing this upcoming improvement season?
Yeah. Let's talk about
how are you gonna do it differently.
Let's talk about what we're
like the difference. Like for sure, like we said earlier, like lower volume, better execution. That will be a big part for me, and also not going too hard. Like I also like to train a kind of powerlifting way sometimes, like 2, 3, 4 reps, but I won't do that anymore. When I got injured, it was always when I went below 5 reps. I won't do that anymore because the risk is so high and it doesn't really lead towards my goal, which is like ultimately like bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So even if it's fun, it's like not worth the risk for me nowadays.
What did you injure that you like? What movements?
Man, I had everything.
Bench?
I had on bench press, I injured like my wrist, my elbow once. On squats, my knees, and my
barbell
SI
squat.
joint.
You used to barbell back squat.
Yeah, man. So I got knees, elbow, shoulder, lower back, everything.
Yeah, bro.
And all the time when I went too heavy, too hard with a shitty technique, like not shitty technique, but
But when you're
Yeah.
pushing, yeah, it's just like
when you're
yeah.
pushing, it's like a little bit
happens.
off sometimes.
Yeah, it just breaks
So
down.
yeah, this off season I won't go below 5 reps and keeping it 100% bodybuilding. And yeah, and the overall goal is to improve actually everything kind of, but mostly arms for me. I want to get huge
Yeah.
arms. Yeah, that's also what Brodo thinks. Like that, like all the giant killers have huge arms. You need
Yeah.
huge arms,
Yeah.
Dirk.
Yeah.
So this makes you really different look. Like when you're really small from your height, having like big arms
Big arms,
makes
yeah.
like a huge
Look
on the
stacked,
front relaxes. Yeah. Makes like
Yeah.
a huge epic look, definitely.
And you're having Berto handle everything, huh? Have you contacted
Yeah.
Berto, by the way, yet? No.
I sent him a check-in today.
Yeah.
So this month, December, we will still do like the weekly check-ins, and then after December, we will have like the usual Skype calls every 3 to 4 months, and he's giving me the next mesocycle,
Yeah.
next program.
I think that's fine.
And yeah, that's
Same
like
here.
how we do the off season with 3DMJ in general. It's like that.
I think so too.
So-
Yeah.
Definitely doing it just this month, still doing the weekly check-ins because of we are all still recovering, the recovery period. So I think that's good to have like still weekly check-ins, but afterwards we are fine, I think, to go.
Yeah. In terms of calories and what are you at right now?
Yeah, and like how you feeling, calories, but after month it should be all.
Yeah, what are you at right now?
settled.
Like, are you tracking?
Yes, I'm at 4,000 calories now and around 200 protein and fats and carbs, whatever. Like I don't stress about fats and carbs.
Yeah, you're just
and
trying to hit
hitting,
the calorie. Just
yeah,
get the protein
exactly.
in.
It's 4,000, but
the
it's still feeling like it's so
It's
crazy.
not that
like,
much, bro. 4,000 so little.
Yeah, that's like
4,000
one cookie,
feels
one of your
little.
cookies.
It feels like
Man,
nothing right now.
I'm honest. It really feels not like
Yeah,
not much.
man,
I'm like, I could
Same.
eat 6, 7, 8K on a day with
Easily
Same.
right now, bro.
easily.
Same.
Like I'm eating it.
You don't even know until you start tracking too, man. Like,
yeah.
because I
I'm
start like at the end of the
in
night, I'm like,
Vegas.
all right, let me track and like just get an estimate because not
Ooh.
everything is on MyFitnessPal. Not everything I track like on the
Yeah.
scale. But I'll like because I've been going out to eat a lot, so I'm like, I'll be eyeing it and then I'll put what I think it is on the MyFitnessPal. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Yeah, bro. I have
Easy
a
4K.
crazy sweet tooth after prep. So like I'll hit macros and then I'll go get donuts. Or
exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, I'm gonna get a good breakfast, then I'll work out, get some
Yeah.
cardio in, and then
4,000
someone
calories
asked me
in.
you want to go to get ice cream, or you want to go get Korean barbecue, or you can
bro,
eat
oh fuck. That's
or
another
whatever it
story,
is.
bro.
Like,
And then
oh
we actually
man.
had 6,000, 7,000.
Yeah, I'll just
Oh,
make sure I hit the
11,000.
bare minimum, And then, bro, I haven't. Yeah, no, my sweet tooth's so bad right now. I'll like snap on these. I'll snap on these white chocolate caramel like Ghirardelli chocolates.
So,
Bro,
Yes.
oh my god, I finished the whole bag
Yes.
in one day.
Yo,
And
I
that's
know,
like-
I know.
it's
Dirk's
easy.
eating
Same,
cookies, bro. Dirk's eating.
I still have the cookies from America, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, I
still have the
saw.
Sean Clarita big one.
Yeah,
And
bro. My client
I'm like,
bought me
I
a
could
whole
finish
box
that
of
one.
my dealer
like, I could
cookies
finish it.
or my cookie
Yeah.
dealer cookies, and like I just been trying to share them with people, so I don't, I'm not eating the
Yes.
cookie by my like the
So you
whole
don't get the
cookie by
200
myself.
pounds.
Yeah,
could
bro,
eat
because
the
I really
whole one
could
by
eat all of
myself,
them.
man.
That's the
I
thing.
could
Like
eat that Sean Clarita one. Like
I
with
could eat
4,000
all of
calories.
them,
I
but I
could eat
just
Yeah.
it's like too much. But Brian, what are you up to now? Like, what's the deal with you in terms of macros, training, posts?
it.
All right, so macros. I'm eating anywhere between like 3,000 and 4,500 calories. So like that's a fucking huge range, right?
No, yeah.
But-
Oh, that's
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
That's a
range, yeah.
reasonable range, though.
Yeah. But like on the days I eat 3K, I think that like kind of brings it back down, on the days I eat like 4,500.
Yeah.
So it kind of bounces out really well. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm less than
I
10
feel
pounds
you.
up. So I was like, fuck it,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
live life, enjoy my mom's cooking.
Yeah.
That's
Are
great.
you
Yeah.
you still getting coached by Tyler, or are you just kind of doing your own thing?
Oh, I'm handling my own training right now, handling my own nutrition right now. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I usually do it. I'll just have my coach just handle the preps.
Yeah.
Ideally,
Oh yeah.
I would have someone handle my off season too, but
Mhm.
it gets a little pricey, and I'm trying to.
No, I get
student
that.
loans right
Yeah,
now.
for sure. Yeah, in terms of training, what are you doing? Are you trying to do you're not leaning towards powerlifting at all? I know you told me, right?
Yeah, bro. So I'm still just keeping it deadlift, but I'm making this like bodybuilding specific improvement
Yeah.
season. Like my last improvement season, I was I was like, I want to get strong. I want to deadlift 545, 600 pounds. I want to do all this. I did 3 powerlifting meets. Got a lot of injuries. I mean, that was just because I was lifting like a dumbass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had like a shoulder impingement, had some hip pain, had some, I snapped my back like 2-3 times. Like there were a lot of issues there, but
bro.
Yeah, bro, like with the shoulder impingements specifically, there were just so many movements I couldn't do for like a good while until I got it figured out. And
bro.
That's why I had to push my season. I planned to have it in 2020 and then I pushed it to 2021 just because I was getting so many injuries.
Yeah.
But blessing in disguise, you know, 2020 was definitely not going to happen.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I
You
know.
know?
I know. That's what I said too.
COVID,
Everything happens for a reason.
Because I wanted to compete in 2020, but Berto was like, just take another off season. And
smart. That's smart.
Yeah, that was like the best. Like
the best.
Yeah.
Like
Blessing in
2020,
disguise,
it was nuts with COVID, man.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, man. So I'm just trying to focus on bodybuilding, stay healthy. The longer I can stay healthy, the longer I can do this. You know?
Same.
Yeah. And same with me.
So
man.
So your next season will be in 2025, right?
Yes, sir. 2025. I have big goals for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts for you, man.
I wanna compete in WNBF Worlds, not INBF. You know.
Yeah, bro.
And if you know,
there
you know.
Go. All of us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hopefully we could all step on stage again. That'll be fire, man.
Bro, I want.
Yeah, we gotta get a rematch in a few years.
Just so I want to like take the 2021 pictures, put them next to 2025 with us.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Yeah,
I'm excited.
Dirk and I think we're planning
whenever we
for
step on stage together again, you know.
Yeah, Wayne and me planning 2023.
Yeah,
but then also 2025. Like my plan is like every 2 years.
No, I'll be there.
Yeah, why not 2025 too? You know, take another year off and then jump back in.
I think like when you really go that route, that career, like every 2 years is a reasonable time frame. Definitely like 2 or 3 years. So
yeah.
I enjoy it as well. I enjoy contest prep as well. It's like a cool journey, but at the same time, I love off season, season 2.
Yeah.
So I really want to make huge improvements, and I feel like every 2 years or 3 years is for sure also a good time frame to make like wishable changes. For sure,
definitely.
Especially if we stay injury free, especially
for
that,
sure,
and if we recover fast after the prep. That's why it's good that we pushed up our body weight like 10 pounds already, because we want to make gains as soon as possible again.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen if you do a reverse diet, what some people are doing. Like maybe you look good for longer, but you won't make gains. Like
I just want to get back to gaining.
Yeah.
And that's what you're having I don't have I feel great right now in the gym, bro. Like I feel strong. Maybe
That's
a little bit
good, like-
tired, but like I feel motivated as hell. You know what I mean? Like I feel good.
Oh, that's good, bro. Like for me,
Dirk got his win,
like,
bro.
maybe it's
He's
like
coming down from the high.
down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
We haven't gotten our win, bro. We're still working out here.
Yeah, I feel great. But that's another thing too. Like one of the, it's not a regret for me, but I didn't reach the conditioning that I wanted to reach, and I know that I needed to reach, because now, like, bro, like, I don't know if you guys realize it or not. We're creating like you guys are creating that standard so high for the amateurs, man. Like you have to be as shredded as Dirk and fucking Giraffe now to like be, you know what I mean, at the top of the bantam, right? Everyone want, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And you guys are creating that standard. So it's like I didn't even get to reach that.
Yeah.
I got to like a respectable physique, but like I wanted to get what my idea was, like shredded glutes just like you guys, but it's just, you know, it just wasn't in the cards with how we planned it. But that was like my biggest thing. That's why I want to just take, like, instead of taking another 5 years, just take like 2 years, because I want to just have that, you know, I have like that vengeance, like, because like I just didn't reach what I wanted to reach.
I think for me, it's just like I was married to squat, bench, and deadlift for so long. I feel like I left a lot on the table in terms of muscle growth. That's why I think those 5 years, it's gonna be like new gains all over again. I play my cards right, you know.
Sure.
And I want to bring a lot of fucking muscle to the stage next time. Whether
same.
Yeah.
Regardless of if that puts me in the bantams or lightweights next time, I don't give a shit. You know, just put on as much muscle.
Yeah, right. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Go for the look.
We'll let it land wherever it does. You know.
Yeah, man.
The best look possible. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna limit myself to a weight class or whatever.
Yeah, right. Me either.
Yeah, no good idea.
I mean, but I think I belong in the bantams. Just with my
I know, dude. You have a lot of muscle on you, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
think about it. Like,
gotta get the conditioning.
The rest of the amount the rest of the body fat off, like that's gonna be nuts, bro.
Yeah.
You have
It'll
to
be cool to
create
see
Big time.
for sure. So
Big time.
we'll
man.
see.
Big time.
Yeah, that's why I say the next season is gonna be the real season for me.
Sure. I'll
I'm
be
excited
watching.
for it.
I'll be eating,
This
but
will
I'll
be
be watching.
nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Nuts, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Brian
I'll meet Dirk on the
definitely
pro
need to come.
stage.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
One
man,
day.
this will be.
I'll meet y'all
This
there.
will make the off
Yeah.
season so like exciting as well.
Yeah, it
Like,
is, man. It's
like when you earn a pro card, it hits different. It's like, oh,
Oh,
your next
yeah.
off season is like, damn, next time you stepping on
You gotta
stage
step it
as a
up.
pro, that's like
Yeah.
you need to really keep up. Like that's,
yeah, because
it's
now
like really-
you're in the class with you win the who's Bantam? Fucking Brett.
Brett Freeman.
Brett
you got
Freeman.
Brett,
Natty.
bro,
yeah.
oh my god,
Oh,
man, the
shit.
conditioning on this kid, he's older than me.
Damn.
Yeah, this
That's
That's
guy.
an old
Definitely,
man.
Yeah, so
you got
well, bro,
Teddy.
honestly,
Yeah.
I love Brett, man. I love his.
Yeah, it could be bantam
You're
or
right there,
even
bro.
lightweight.
You're right
Like
there.
this,
So
it
you're
was
right there.
lightweight this time.
Oh yeah,
with
lightweight.
girls,
Yeah, I don't know
bantam.
where Brett's gonna be now.
Could be lightweight.
I think
as
he's still
well,
gonna be
like-
bantam. There's let's see, in the
Yeah.
bantamweight pros, there's gonna be Teddy. There is
Yeah.
Brett Freeman.
Yeah.
There's Francisco or Frank.
Yeah.
Francisco.
Let's see.
He's coming back.
I think
Damn.
Chris Elkins is coming back to
Chris
bodybuilding
Elkins,
soon.
oh,
Yeah, he'll be
amazing,
coming back to
amazing.
bodybuilding.
Really?
I don't know if Jose is coming back or not. Jose Francisco.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, these are all bantams?
Yeah. 2018
Yeah.
Bantams, bro. I
Fuck,
watched it in
bro.
person in LA. That was
Damn,
nuts.
bro.
Now I have to fuck it. Yeah, see.
Going
That-
hard.
Yeah.
But it depends with the bantams. Like if it is like this year, if there are not enough bantams,
Yeah.
you will be automatically a lightweight. Even
Yeah,
if you would
yeah,
be
that was
technically a bantam.
unfortunate, but
Yeah, which is why
Yeah.
you chase a look,
Yeah.
bro.
depends on attendance, you know.
Yeah.
In 2018,
Exactly,
there were
like-
so many bantams, bro. That
Yeah, it
lineup was
always
stacked.
changes. Yeah. Definitely.
And then 2019 was pretty
It
deep
will be
too.
exciting.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, like this year as well. The bantams at the amateur, like huge, man.
yeah.
It's immense.
So
Definitely, man.
Yeah, man.
we'll see how
Will
it
be
goes next
will
year.
be so cool. So excited. Just recovering now, another 2 or 3 weeks, I suspect, and then it will be game time again.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
definitely.
Sure.
Like that's the thing. Like I feel like not demotivated for training, but I don't have like that off-season energy and stuff. But I can't expect it 1 week after the show. Like
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
you know,
take
that's
your-
that's
take
the
your
thing.
time.
We can't have like that power and aggression what we have in off-season, like after 1 week, even if we
Mhm.
gained like 10 pounds. So this takes a little bit of time, I think, that
Yeah.
until everything is 100% at baseline. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hopefully,
think, yeah.
It'll take time. I mean, for
Definitely.
me, I don't know. It's weird because for me, right when I got back, I'm like going hard.
Bro, I feel you.
that's
I feel you.
amazing, man.
We gotta
I
as
feel
well,
good
Brian?
you
doing
know?
it too. That's the thing. Maybe
Wow,
because
that's
my body
cool.
fat's a little bit higher than you guys, just in general. Maybe. I don't know. I guess it's
Because
just
we got
different.
work to do, Wayne.
Yeah, that too.
We got
Yeah.
work to do.
Yeah, that's what.
Work, man.
Yeah, that's another
I'm
thing.
hungry,
Like,
bro.
maybe it's just like I'm messed up in my head, like, because I didn't reach what I wanted to reach.
What about you, Brian? How are you feeling training wise now? Like,
I'm like literally the best I've ever felt right now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
ready.
like
that's
it's
freaking
same.
amazing, man.
Yeah,
I need to get a head
Wow,
start on
wow.
2025, bro.
That's freaking amazing,
Oh
dude.
my god! Every side pose next to Dirk, I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
where are my glutes? Where are my hamstrings? Where are my quads?
Yeah, what do you think?
So I've
What do you
been
think I was
hammering
thinking?
that
I'm
shit.
like, damn, bro.
I'm
I
hammering that
stand
shit.
next to you guys. But yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's man.
I guess
Next
it just
season will
depends
be
on
amazing.
the person. It's just individual. when
Yeah,
it
it
comes to-
depends
I
on the
mean-
person. Like for me, man, my libido is sky high again. It's crazy. And no, really, like,
My
man,
man.
I installed myself Tinder 2 days ago. That's how high it is. And like then I talk with other
I'm
competitors
dead.
with Barak or so, they say their libido is still totally dead.
Yeah, me
And I'm
too.
like, mine
We're
is
old
already
men.
really high. But then it's like my libido, my motivation for training is still kind of low. So I think
Mhm.
everyone has a different kind
Yeah,
of
so
like
that's where I'm
like
at.
how they recover hormonally and all that is super different. I think so.
Yes, sir.
But
Should be
yeah,
down
like
Tinder.
also
Okay.
during prep, everyone has his own symptoms, like
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. I
No,
feel you.
And
bro.
so
But
yeah, it's
For me,
crazy.
I'm good. Libido wise, I'm like
Man,
not
that's
fully.
that's
I'm not
good
gonna
for
be.
me.
I feel like I'm not gonna be fully, good
Yeah.
for like a month, because that's how it was like last time too, like a month
Yeah.
or 2 months to be
Wow,
fully,
that's long.
Damn, for real?
to be fully good.
For me, it's
yeah.
already like
That's how it was
nearly
last
off-season,
time.
like
I
80%.
mean, last time I was active, you know, like right on, because I had a girl last time, so I was active like during all the whole time, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I
the
Oh,
whole
mean,
that's a
way.
task itself.
But not that it was working well, but like it's sometimes, you know, you need a little bit of assistance. You know what I mean?
Man, during prep, man, 4 weeks out, totally dead. Like I was like totally at zero, man.
Oh yeah.
damn, bro. My shit was broken from
I
like
was-
June.
Yeah, like
It's
August or
insane.
so. Definitely. It was rough.
yeah,
Like
dude.
you
Oh,
don't
man.
see no more girls. Like it's like just,
Yeah, I was not. Yeah. This whole
yeah,
prep, maybe like
I would not even date. Like even if she
yeah,
would be a
like 8
super
weeks
hot girl,
out.
I would
yeah.
not date.
Yeah, I didn't give a
Like
shit.
no way. I don't have the energy.
Yeah,
Like for what?
He said all the way in June. God,
Bro,
damn.
I was like,
Wow.
June and Worlds is in October. I mean November.
Yeah,
October,
November.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's sick.
oh my god.
God,
I was
you're
like a
sick.
5-year-old child for most
Yeah,
of this
but
year,
it's
bro.
good. Like it's no distractions. Like during prep, you want to be focused.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
dude, I was
I was
fucking-
bad this
Mm.
past month though. Like when I would go to the gym, I don't even
Mm.
want to train. I don't even want to talk to anyone. I'm
Oh,
so
yeah,
irritable. Everything would
that's
get
the
me
same.
so mad. Like everything.
Oh
Everything.
yeah,
I don't
like
think- I
when
don't think
people
that hit me
talking
this
to me,
time,
I
man.
got mad.
Yeah, you
Like,
didn't get
like,
that.
I had it as
I mean, you
well.
train
I
at
don't know.
home too, but
No,
just
You
like-
train in your garage.
Usually when you're prepping, you know, like you don't have like those, even the littlest things irk you. I didn't have that this prep. Maybe like
Me
once
as well,
or
not
twice.
too
Like
much.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
But
hurt you,
I think
like,
What
like,
it only
what
really
I
hit
had
me
during
2
the
weeks out.
gym,
But
I had it during training. Like I
really,
didn't want to talk with anyone
Yeah.
4 weeks out, and I got kind of mad when people were still talking to me. Like, you
yeah,
idiot, you
bro.
don't
I
sense
would
that I
get
don't want to
mad.
talk
I'm
with
like,
you. You can't sense that I'm like totally zombie. Like, why do you talk so much with me? And you don't want to say it straight to the face,
right,
but like with your body language and stuff, you kind of like want
right,
to communicate
bro.
that, and people don't
Yeah.
see that, and you're like, why you don't see? Like, I'm bad. I just
Why
want
don't
to
you
finish
shut
my
up?
training and leave.
you just
Shut
fuck
up and
bro.
train.
Yeah,
Yo,
and
yeah,
some people
I
really
feel you,
didn't
man. And there was times where like
Yeah.
I would just get so emotional too. Like I would snap on
Yeah.
people, and like it was bad.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was
And
me last
about
prep, bro.
small things,
Oh my
like
God.
small things,
Small
like
things.
just if someone talks too much, this was a big
Yeah,
trigger.
bro, it's not even anything deep. Like yeah, if someone just talks too much, or they ask you a question when you don't want it to be spoken to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or if someone like for me, like if makes fun with me or is touching me and stuff, this got me really
Yeah.
mad. Like I really got like I was not like that fun anymore. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
don't make jokes
you
with
weren't-
me. I'm not in a good mood.
Yeah,
Leave me
you just wanna be
alone.
alone.
And when they touch you, like oh, and you like
Yeah, exactly. I felt crazy too. Like I was getting emotional. Like I would want to cry on some.
oh mood swings, dude.
Mood
Like
swings.
mood swings was a big
Yo,
one.
it was
Yeah,
bad, bro. It's bad. And the crazy shit is I went through all this shit and I didn't get that
Yeah.
condition that I wanted, bro.
So
Look at
expect
that Brian.
even
He's just
worse next
chilling, bro.
time.
He looks good as hell. He's just chilling, like eating
Bro,
like
it was-
300
it was a
grams of
different
carbs,
story in
like no
2016
mood
though.
swings. He's just like, yo, I'm good.
Dude, 2016 was a different story though. Like
Yeah.
like this one, I felt really chill. But 2016, I remember 4 weeks out, I was in I went on a trip for we call it grad night. We went to Disneyland, and then I had my meal prepped, right? It was like rice and chicken. Some guy just grabs chicken on my Tupperware. I was about to suck the shit out of him. I've never,
Yeah.
bro. I'm thinking back to that moment right now. I get heated. Like I
Yeah.
remember how mad I was. Some guy
Really?
just took my chicken at 4 weeks out. Then I
Oh, you
weighed
have
out.
everything freaking
And then-
measured out.
Bro, and then he got mad at me because I got all pissy about it. And I was like, bro, I'm about to sock the shit out of this guy. Like, oh my God. I was like, what the fuck, the audacity, bro. Yeah, no, I didn't get any of that this time, but fuck, just
Good,
kind of,
bro. Fuck.
just
you know
remembering
what?
But I
back to
would
that
still get
pisses
angry.
me off.
Like I would still get angry if someone would like steal my food. Like for
Yeah,
us
I was
out.
like,
I would
bro,
get
what the
angry.
fuck? I only get to eat this much and you're taking my shit? Like,
Yeah, bro.
You wanna die?
die?
You wanna die?
That's fucking hilarious, man.
God damn.
That's so funny,
What else are
man.
we missing?
Yeah, none of that this time though. Really chill.
That's good. I think from prep to prep, that's also what Berto told me. It will get easier and easier mental wise.
Yeah.
Like we you will be way much less like of those side effects
Yeah.
from prep
Yeah,
to
I can
prep.
imagine.
But and you get leaner and leaner, more conditioned, more fullness from prep to prep.
Yeah.
It's still hard, definitely, but you
For
know
sure. It's all
how to
relative.
handle it better. You know how to handle it
It's
better.
crazy
And then
though.
and then you get better with planning, like, right? Like you should be
Yeah,
a certain, certain body weight is
At a
is
certain
good
time,
starting
certain
point.
weeks out.
Yeah, right. You just get
Yeah.
better and more efficient.
Like the amount of effort it took me to get to this conditioning is like nothing compared to what it took to get like way further back in conditioning.
Right.
In 2016.
That's how I feel like
I didn't
that's
even
why
get
I'm
that
at.
lean, but it took so much effort just to get there.
Right.
Now it's like
Yes,
really chill, I can
yes.
cruise into it.
Yeah, I think it's just planning. Like, yeah. Like, bro, I feel like
Yeah, I
just
guess.
me having to lose
I was
like 40 plus pounds in 6 months is like, yeah, like, and that I would probably have to lose closer to 50 pounds just to get the conditioning that I would need to, like, be with you guys, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I was 149. I probably needed like at least 5 more pounds to like
so next time for next prep, like
right, exactly.
Like,
And it just planning, like now I know where I should be at, like right when we start prep. Yeah, and then because I didn't do any cleanup, like I didn't do anything like that, and I just was fat, eating whatever. The only thing I really tracked, I tracked very loosely, so the only thing I really tracked was making sure I had enough protein and my carbs and fats were real high, just because performance, it helps with performance with powerlifting.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
how high do you want to guys push your body weight this off season? Like you have like a max limit?
I mean, I wouldn't mind touching the 180s again, but before I compete, because I felt good at 180, but it was just that I wasn't lean, I wasn't. So probably like clean up to like high 160s. If I want to start contest prep, maybe start at high 160s.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like 160.
But you want to push until 180, 180s. Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. It's all gonna be dependent on
Yeah,
same plan.
I mean, like 2022 will be like mainly like just gaining for us.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see after.
I think I'm gonna push to like 185, and then before I start prepping for 2025, I'll do a cleanup to like mid 160s probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And you plan to do some mini cuts in between, like
like
maybe
little
1 or 2.
cleanups. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I think that's ideal.
From 2016 to 2021, I did only like a couple mini cuts.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah. I should have done a little bit more because I got way too fat, but
I got way too fat, and I didn't realize. Like when you're powerlifting, you don't really realize, bro. Especially when you're around powerlifters, it's like
I was so focused on doing like, everyone's fat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but 180s is
different
a good range for me as well. 180s.
Yeah.
Wanna never be that high, but I want to push.
Yeah, that's high. You're shorter than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's,
you're gonna be stacked at 180, bro. Giant killer for real.
I'm not touching 200 again, bro. Fuck that.
Nah, I never touched 200.
That's huge, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It was an experience, bro. It was an experience. I got winded walking up like 1 flight of stairs, maybe even 3 steps actually.
Damn.
Yeah, that was dumb. But dude, I was always so focused on like taking my cut so slow and steady that even when I was trying to mini cut, I try to take it too slow. So like I would turn it into
you can go really aggressive, man. Like
yeah. Now I know a little bit better, like when to be aggressive, when to let my foot off the gas.
Cool. So like max like 40 pounds above stage weight would be like your upper limit.
Yeah, and then
40 pounds.
I get.
Yeah, and the cleanup like 15 pounds
20.
above. 20. That's great, man.
In theory,
15 to 20.
I'm gonna put on some stage weight,
Yeah, definitely we will. I'm really sure about that. Like really sure.
Especially a 5-year off.
Yeah, it's funny though,
man, you for sure,
bro.
Dude.
I was like, I was near 200 pounds, and I was like, my stage weight will probably be 148, 150. Honestly, kind of surprised it even ended up that close. That's what I predicted.
It was really
to be.
close.
So
Yeah.
It worked out. Yeah.
Sick,
Worked out.
Sick.
So you lost like 50 pounds, about almost.
Yeah, it was just like cut up into 2 different phases. So I wouldn't
right.
diet,
Yeah.
you know, like 50 weeks straight through.
Yeah,
It's
not
quite
like
a
me.
bit,
Fucking
man.
6 months, I did like 40 pounds. Goddamn, bro, that's a lot, man.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, bro, that was gonna be rough regardless of how you cut it, you know.
Yeah,
But
like
now
I
you
was
fucking-
definitely gonna lose
definitely,
muscle
definitely.
regardless if I wanted to get lean. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Big time.
Now
Better
you know
planning.
though.
This, yeah, exactly. That's what's
Oh,
fun
yeah.
with it. And that's the beauty of bodybuilding, man. Just like it's like your own journey. You know what I mean? As much
you
as
polish your
as much-
approach.
yeah, right. As much as we are, probably all of us are competitive. You know what I mean? We're just competitive by nature. It's all like our own little journeys at the end of the day, man. Because I don't know. For me, I don't really. Man, it's so hard to tell because I'm so competitive by nature. You probably can't tell, but it's like in the back. You know, it's in me.
Yeah.
But I just love camaraderie. I love like meeting people.
Same.
You know, I love pushing each other because you guys brought the best out of me, and I didn't even.
Yeah, it's a camaraderie, but also like that, like getting
my level.
motivation out of people who beat you. You know, that's also a big thing for me.
Yeah, man.
Like if someone is better than me, I don't get like jealous or anything. I'm like I get motivated.
Like I said,
people.
Yeah, man. I think we all like push each other.
Like I said, I saw all those pictures next to Dirk, and I was like,
yeah.
I gotta work on all that. This guy's got everything I don't have.
Yeah. Same with me,
so
bro.
now I'm motivated to
you
get
guys.
out of those areas.
That's the thing. Like that's also when I look up to the world elite
pros.
You know, like it's like wow, I want to get to that level.
Yeah.
And I think like people who are like getting like bitter, jealous are always the losers. Always, they don't get like far on the
I was about to say.
you know?
I was about to say this is not the sport for you, bro. This is such a subjective sport.
Yes.
Yes.
And like even like at the gym, there are always those people who give you that jealous eye, and you know.
Yeah,
it's like that bitterness because they are like not at your level, and that's it's weird. Like
pretty much it, man. We'll end it here.
Yeah, I think we should.
Any closing thoughts, man? I think this was a good hour and a half. I might have to edit some stuff out, but
yeah, I think it was good, man. We talked about a lot of things.
My timer didn't go off.
Maybe keeping it short the next one.
Yeah.
And,
you know what we'll do next
picking
one?
like one topic, we'll see. Like now this was all over the place, but we talked about all our experiences.
Yeah,
we're just chatting.
We covered a lot, bro. I mean, it was just conversation.
Yeah.
It's conversation.
Definitely.
And we'll have a little bit more structure next time, and we'll probably get some.
100%.
Anything we can get some like questions. Maybe people won't have questions. I'm sure they have questions for you guys.
Oh yeah, like
so
questions or even like suggestions about the topic. What people really want to let us talk about.
Yeah. That was fun though. I had fun talking to you guys. Just chilling.
Yeah, it was amazing, man.
Amazing. Any closing thoughts before we end this episode, the first episode?
It was an honor to share the stage with you guys this season.
Yeah, man.
Had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys pushed me to my limits. I hope I was able to also push you.
Cheers
you guys.
To the Bantam boys.
And it's just amazing that we connected and all that, keeping in touch and sharing that off season together. Like that's like a huge thing. Like it's so cool, like, because once we step on stage again, we shared so much on our off season as well. So it feels so connected. So that's quite amazing.
Man, this is the most fired up I've been for an off season.
Yeah. And I think it's
when
cool,
I
like
off,
to
I
keep
didn't
in touch.
Yeah.
It's amazing to have like there are not many guys like us, you know.
Yeah, man.
Who can connect that much with that mentality in the off season.
Man.
So it's cool. Like all my off season before, I had no one to talk to that much.
Yeah, I think that's the most
it was always
important takeaway for this prep, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It was always like a kind of more lonely thing.
Yeah.
And it's cool to have like-minded people with the same goals stuff. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Instagram and stuff as well. Like you can connect with people, freaks like us.
Yeah, you can connect with people, whoever.
Yeah,
really. Man.
In your local gym, you're probably the only one. That's the thing.
Yeah, really. I mean, I have gyms where I can go. There's bodybuilders, but my
Yeah.
local gym.
Just with
The one I
natural
go to is not
bodybuilding,
really.
the community
But,
is very small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in Germany as well. I think in USA it's a bigger community for like competitive bodybuilding than Germany for sure. So
But yeah, bro.
It's
Super
cool.
proud of us, man. The Bantam boys.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
what you want to call this podcast, but yeah, man. I think we just
the
we
Bantam
killed it. We
boys,
all
that's good.
three of us killed it this season, man. And
Oh yeah, big time.
yeah, man.
Big time,
Obviously,
man.
we got the world
Big
champ, and then us being future pros, man. And me and Brian, I believe it, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but yeah, man. We're
100%.
whether you guys see it or not, man, we're definitely making a huge impact in the community, and that's what I think matters the most, man, because
100%.
we do all this
100%.
stuff for ourselves, but at the same time, it's good to give
Yeah.
back and because you
Yes,
can think of a time
and-
when you first started lifting and getting into bodybuilding where you kind of could use like this, like something to watch,
Community.
something like
Yeah.
people to look up
Yeah.
to, you know what I mean? And I think
Inspiring and all
right,
that. Yeah.
right, and to just give you the right direction, you know what I mean? And
Definitely.
yeah, I feel like that's definitely something that we're going to be doing, and that's what we're doing right now with just our work ethic too, just the work we put in.
Definitely.
But
Definitely.
yeah, hopefully in the future with this podcast we could just give back somehow, and just make an impact on the community, as well as obviously we use this. People don't know, but we use this to keep in touch because we're all like in different time zones. But yeah, man, this is so dope, man. And
Definitely.
guys, stay tuned for more.
All right, leave it here.
Dirk,
Yes, sir.
Brian, thanks so much,
Good
man.
talk.
Peace, guys.